In today's Bible quiz, you'll face 30 multiple choice questions from both the Old and New Testaments, split into 3 rounds that get progressively harder. We've mixed topics for variety, and there's a bonus question for personal reflection at the end. Are you ready? Let's go. Here's round 1 with 10 easy questions. Question 1. In the Garden of Eden, who tempted Eve to eat the fruit? Was that a cherub, Adam, or the serpent? That was the serpent. Question 2. What was Noah instructed to build? Was that an ark, a tower, or a temple? He was instructed to build an ark. Question 3. What special gift did Jacob give to Joseph? Was that a gold ring, a colourful coat, or a shepherd's staff? He gave him a colourful coat. Question 4. Which giant did David defeat as a youth? Was his name Goliath, Ishbi-benob, or Lami? His name was Goliath. Question 5. Which city did God send Jonah to? Was that to Babylon, Jerusalem, or Nineveh? He was sent to Nineveh. Question 6. Who announced to Mary that she would give birth to Jesus? Was that Michael, Gabriel, or Raphael? That was Gabriel. Question 7. Jesus turned water into what at Cana? Was that into olive oil, wine, or milk? The answer is wine. Question 8. Who climbed a sycamore tree to see Jesus? Was that Zacchaeus, Nicodemus, or Jairus? That was Zacchaeus. Question 9. Who betrayed Jesus to the authorities? Was that Thomas, Judas Iscariot, or Philip? That was Judas Iscariot. Question 10. Who was struck blind on the road to Damascus? Was that Felix, Agrippa, or Saul? That was Saul. Here's round 2 with 10 slightly more difficult questions. Question 11. What was the final plague of Egypt? Was that the death of the firstborn, boils, or hail? The final plague was the death of the firstborn. Question 12. What was the name of Abraham's son through Sarah? Was his name Ishmael, Isaac, or Jacob? His name was Isaac. Question 13. What did Jacob see in his dream at Bethel? Did he see a ladder, a flaming sword, or a burning tree? He saw a ladder. Question 14. What birds fed Elijah during the drought? Was that doves, eagles, or ravens? The answer is ravens. Question 15. Who interpreted the handwriting on the wall during Belshazzar's feast? Was that Isaiah, Elijah, or Daniel? The answer is Daniel. And if you know what the writing said and meant, do let me know in the comments section. Question 16. Which gospel begins with, "In the beginning was the Word"? Is that John, Matthew, or Luke? That's the beginning of John's Gospel. Question 17. Who had John the Baptist imprisoned? Was that Pontius Pilate, Herod Antipas, or Caiaphas? The answer is Herod Antipas. Question 18. What did Jesus heal Bartimaeus of? Was that from lameness, deafness, or blindness? The answer is blindness. Question 19. Who did Jesus raise after 4 days in the tomb? Was that Lazarus, Jairus, or Dorcas? The answer is Lazarus. Question 20. Who was sent to restore Saul's sight? Was that Peter, Ananias, or Barnabas? The answer is Ananias. Here's round 3 with 10 difficult questions. Question 21. What material was used to build the ark? Was that cedar wood, gopher wood, or oak wood? It was made from gopher wood. Question 22. From what tribe was David? Was that Benjamin, Levi, or Judah? He was from the tribe of Judah. Question 23. Which king of Judah began ruling at age 8? Was that Josiah, Uzziah, or Manasseh? That was Josiah. Question 24. Where did Jeroboam place the golden calf idols? Was that in Hebron and Shechem, Bethel and Dan, or Gibeon and Ramah? They were in Bethel and Dan. Question 25. Which animals symbolise peace in Isaiah's future kingdom vision? Is that a lion and an ox, a lion and a lamb, or a wolf and a lamb? The answer is a wolf and a lamb. Question 26. What was Esther's Hebrew name? Was that Hannah, Judith, or Hadassah? Her name was Hadassah. Question 27. Which title means God with us? Is that Emmanuel, Messiah, or Rabbi? The answer is Emmanuel. Question 28. In which town did Jesus heal the paralytic who was lowered through the roof? Was that in Nazareth, Capernaum, or Jericho? The answer is Capernaum. Question 29. Which apostle raised Dorcas, otherwise known as Tabitha, from the dead? Was that Paul, Silas, or Peter? The answer is Peter. Question 30. Who did Paul write a personal letter to about a slave named Onesimus? Was that to Philemon, Titus, or Timothy? The answer is Philemon. While you're adding up your score, let's read these verses from the letter to Philemon. For perhaps he was therefore separated from you for a while, that you would have him forever, no longer as a slave, but more than a slave, a beloved brother, especially to me, but how much rather to you, both in the flesh and in the Lord. Here is a bonus question for you to think about. How ready are you to embrace both others and yourself through the lens of grace rather than the lens of the past? I'd love to hear your answer to this, plus your scores in the comments section. If you enjoyed this quiz, please like, share and subscribe. Until next time, grace and peace to you all.